worth it? Let me work it.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Is It Worth It? Today I'm going to be reviewing these Renewable dehumidifiers by Eva-Dry. Now you can see I bought the 2-pack, I've got mine at Costco. I'm sure they're sold in the single pack at other retailers as well. A little bit about these dehumidifiers, you'll see on the packaging E333. What that stands for is the fact that they're good up to rooms that are 333 square feet. Just really nice marketing on the packaging for whoever did that. I was really excited about these products when I bought them because they are renewable. Most of the time when you get a dehumidifier that's not like a real dehumidifier that you'll plug in and let run, you open it up, you let it sit somewhere, it lasts for about a month, and then you have to throw it away and go out and get a new one. Eva-Dry really markets these as renewable, and they say they're good up to 10 years. And the way that's supposed to work is, once they're used up, and I'll show you how they show you that they're used up in a second, on the back there's a plug that you flip open and you plug into an outlet. And that's supposed to renew the unit. So you shouldn't have to buy any more for 10 years as according to their marketing material and their packaging. Now the way you know whether you need to renew them or not is directly in this little window here. So they dehumidify the environment by using silica gel. So you'll know the little packages that are in sneaker boxes, or they might be in supplement containers if you use protein or pre-workouts. They have those little white packages. There's little silica gels in there which take the moisture out. Same thing is used in here, and you can see the little window here when the silica gels are dry, so when they can remove moisture from the air, they'll be orange or yellowish orange. And then once they absorb a lot of moisture, they turn into this green color, and then that's when it's time to renew the unit. So I really like the concept, and I was really excited for it. Another thing that I like about it is that it comes with these little hooks to make it super convenient. So it's got a little hole in the back right here, and you can slide that right in, so you can even hang it up. Now I was using this in a very small room in my basement, kind of like a medium to large size closet. I have a real dehumidifier for my main basement, but for a small side room, I don't have any power there, so I thought these would be perfect, so I was really excited to get them. But what happened was, I put this together, I hung it up, I came back, and in one day, it went from completely dry to completely wet. I know my basement wasn't that filled with humidity, so I thought maybe it was just one defective unit. So I took the other one, I hung that up. Sure enough, that lasted about 2 days, but that too was fully wet and showed fully used up. I then went and of course I tried to use the renewable nature of it, and I plugged it in to my outlet. When you do that, there's no lights that go on or anything, there's no noise that makes, it's just plugged in. So honestly, when I first plugged it in, I didn't even know if it was doing anything. But I left it plugged in for about 4 hours, and I came back, the little crystals were still green, but the unit was warm, fairly warm. So I figured it was kind of doing its job. So I waited for another 2 hours, I came back, the crystals were still green, still showing wet. So it's been 6 hours now, the crystals still haven't turned to orange, and the unit was really, really warm, I would say almost hot. So I unplugged it, just because I was a little concerned about a fire. I don't want anything to happen because the unit was really starting to get hot. And of course, being that I unplugged it, the crystals never went back to orange. So I got literally the 2 units combined, maybe 3 days use out of it. So I would say it's definitely not worth it. I would definitely recommend just buying the ones that you throw away after like a month, because they give you at least 3 weeks to a month of use for like $5, $6, $7, and then you just buy a new one, whereas these don't work at all, at least in my experience. Maybe if you plugged it in all day, it would renew itself, but then so what? You're gonna plug it, I would hang it right back up, they would last for another day or two, and then I'd have to do the process all over again. So not a great experience with these. I would definitely say they're not worth it. Go with just a regular one if you can't get a real dehumidifier anyway. I was really anxious for this, but was really let down in the end. So this will be a product that I returned to Costco. I actually don't think they carry it anymore anyway. Either it wasn't selling well or they had a lot of other people returning it. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been dissatisfied, but definitely not worth it. If you have experience with this product and you've had a good experience, please let me know in the comments below. If you have anything else you'd like to see me review or anything you have an opinion on, maybe a dehumidifier that works really well, also please let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely write back and respond. Other than that, please subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you think.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.